Now one of these fish have broken out with dropsy. Now dropsy is where you see the scales lift and you'll see the fish bloated. Now the bad news about dropsy is you pretty much can't cure it, and the good news about dropsy is it itself isn't contagious really. So if you find a fish with dropsy, the first thing you want to do is find out what's going on with the environment. So you want to check all your water, and you want to do whatever you can to improve the environment so the same thing doesn't happen with other fish. So diet and environment are the two things you've really got to look at. Now I've just tested this water, and the ammonia is 0, the nitrite's basically 0, the nitrate's basically 0, the pH is a little bit on the alkaline side, which I'm not worried about. The KH is slightly high, that's 8, I'm not real worried about that. But the reason why I would say that this has not helped is that the GH, the general hardness, is 0. So I do not encourage running aquariums or ponds with a 0 KH. Now, when everything is good and your fish are healthy, a 0 KH is sort of not the end of the world, not ideal. But whenever anything is going on with the fish, then a 0 KH is absolutely not helping. So I guess it's sort of almost like vitamin C. If you're fully healthy and your immune system's good, if you don't have enough vitamin C in your diet, maybe it's not the end of the world. Maybe it's not too good. But when your immune system is low, when you've got a cold or whatever, vitamin C becomes a big issue. So increasing the GH is something that we're going to want to do. And because there's a lot of plants in this environment, we don't want to go silly and make it go too high. So I would want a minimum GH of 4, and then up to, say, 8, I'd be quite happy. And so adding GH salts to this water is going to be my suggestion. And that's going to help make sure that it doesn't happen to the other fish, but it is not going to help the fish that's in there now. So even if once every few months, grab your phone, make a little video of your situation, and then bring a sample of water down to Majestic Aquariums, and we can check out what's going on. And we do not want you to have a 0 GH. The other thing with dropsy as well is if there are too many fish in the environment and there's not enough oxygen in the environment, that can be a problem. Because this has got quite a lot of plants and it's not heavily stocked, I don't really think that that's the issue here. It could just be that the fish is old. Well, we don't actually know how old the fish is because the fish was purchased large, so we don't really know that it's not an old fish. So all you can do is try and make sure that your environment's good, that you've got enough oxygen for the animals that are in there, and bring a sample of water down and make sure you feed good quality foods. And this sort of thing happens from time to time. So we're going to raise the GH now, and then we have no reason to believe that the other fish will be in trouble, but there's nothing we can do to help this poor fellow.